Inside this facility, robots don't just work, they build other robots non-stop. Entire assembly lines run almost without human presence. What's happening here feels like the beginning of a new industrial era. Join us, and let's step inside the largest robot factory on Earth. Let's go.
Number 9. Xiaoxin Robot Factory, Shenyang. Deep in Shenyang sits a facility that looks straight out of a dystopian future. The Xiaoxin Meta Plant represents something unprecedented in manufacturing history. This massive installation operates as a completely automated beast, where robots handle every single step of creating more robots, zero human intervention required. The facility churns out 3 distinct categories of machines that are actively reshaping global industries. First come the super-intelligent industrial robots, capable of learning tasks faster than any human workforce. Second are medical robots with precision levels that surgeons can only dream about. Third category includes military-grade robots, designed for efficiency that honestly feels unsettling. What makes this place truly remarkable is the scale of automation achieved. Production lines operate continuously without breaks, holidays, or shift changes. Robots meticulously assemble components, test systems, install software, and package finished units ready for shipment. The entire process runs like clockwork with minimal supervision. Annual output exceeds 50,000 advanced robots, each generation incorporating improvements learned from previous models. China invested billions developing this facility because they understood something crucial about the future economy. Whoever controls robot production controls manufacturing capacity worldwide. This factory doesn't just build machines, it manufactures competitive advantage at industrial scale. The technology deployed here surpasses anything Western manufacturers currently operate. Assembly precision reaches levels where tolerances are measured in micrometers. Quality control systems use artificial intelligence to detect defects invisible to human inspectors. The result is robots that last longer, work faster, and cost less than alternatives. Companies across automotive, electronics, logistics, and healthcare industries are ordering these machines by the thousands. The Xiaoxin facility single-handedly supplies enough robots to automate entire industries across developing nations.
Number 8. Foxconn iPhone City, Zhangzhou. Zhangzhou hosts a facility so enormous it functions as an independent city. The Foxconn complex, known globally as iPhone City, produces over 50% of all iPhones sold worldwide. This industrial titan employs 350,000 workers and manufactures 500,000 iPhones daily during peak production periods. That's one completed iPhone every 17 seconds. Apple trusts 85% of its global production to this single complex because nowhere else combines scale, precision, and speed at these levels. The facility includes everything workers need without leaving the complex. An airport handles component shipments and finished product exports. A hospital treats injuries and illnesses. Universities train new workers in assembly techniques. Shopping malls provide retail therapy after shifts. Fire stations respond to emergencies within minutes. The complex operates as a self-sufficient ecosystem larger than many actual cities. Assembly line efficiency reaches levels that seem impossible until you witness them personally. Raw materials arrive, move through dozens of processing steps, and emerge as finished iPhones in under 2 hours. Components get tested continuously at every stage. Defective units get identified and removed immediately. Quality standards meet Apple's exacting requirements while maintaining production speeds unmatched globally. Working conditions improved dramatically after international scrutiny highlighted problems years ago. Wages increased, hours decreased, and safety protocols became strictly enforced. Dormitories upgraded with better facilities. Recreation areas provide mental health support. The transformation shows how pressure from customers and media can force positive changes even in massive manufacturing operations.
I'm going to ask you a simple question. Are you a naturally curious person? If you're watching, I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. This space is made for people like us. To ensure you're always part of this community and receive all our latest discoveries, you just need to do one thing: subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to stay connected with us. Okay, now that you're part of our Legion of the Curious, let's move on to the next item.
Number 7. Xiaomi Smart Factory,
Beijing Changping. Beijing's Changping district is home to Xiaomi's revolutionary smartphone manufacturing facility. This factory represents a complete departure from traditional electronics assembly. The plant operates with autonomous intelligence rarely seen in consumer electronics production. Investment totaled 2.4 billion yuan to construct the 81,000 square meter facility. Annual production capacity exceeds 10 million flagship smartphones. 11 fully automated production lines handle everything from circuit board assembly to final packaging. The factory operates 24 hours daily without human workers on production floors. Xiaomi's Pengpai intelligent manufacturing platform serves as the factory's brain. This AI system autonomously develops processes, optimizes workflows, and solves production problems in real time. The platform diagnoses equipment issues independently and implements efficiency improvements without human intervention. Manufacturing equipment operates 96.8% through proprietary systems developed by Xiaomi engineers. Factory software runs entirely on code written in-house. This vertical integration allows rapid modifications and updates as production requirements change. The facility manufactures Xiaomi's premium devices, including the Mix Fold and Mix Flip foldable smartphones. These complex products require precision assembly that traditional factories struggle to achieve consistently. Automation ensures every unit meets exacting quality standards. Production capacity scales dramatically during peak seasons. The factory can output 30,000 smartphones daily when operating at maximum capacity. Component suppliers located nearby ensure materials arrive precisely when needed. Xiaomi's success in smartphone markets drove the factory investment. The company ships 146 million phones globally and ranks third worldwide behind Samsung and Apple. This manufacturing capability strengthens Xiaomi's position competing against established players. The Changping facility marks Xiaomi's first large-scale self-owned factory, representing a strategic shift toward controlling more of its supply chain.
Number 6. Zhanjiang Island Oil Refinery. Zhanjiang demonstrates engineering ambition at a scale most countries wouldn't attempt. China created an artificial island from scratch, specifically to build an oil refinery. The Zhanjiang Island Refinery project consumed $15 billion and took 10 years from concept to full operation. The completed facility occupies 87 square kilometers of land that didn't exist before construction began. Daily processing capacity exceeds 400,000 barrels of crude oil. That single facility produces 15% of all fuel consumed by China's 1.4 billion people. The engineering challenges were immense. Building stable foundations in ocean waters required innovative techniques. The island needed defenses against typhoons that regularly pound this coastline with devastating winds and flooding. Environmental concerns demanded advanced pollution control systems that exceed international standards. The refinery incorporates carbon capture technology that removes emissions before they reach the atmosphere. Waste heat gets recycled to power auxiliary systems, improving overall efficiency. Water treatment plants ensure zero contamination reaching surrounding ocean ecosystems. The facility employs 20,000 people directly and supports another 50,000 jobs in supporting industries. Security measures rival military installations, since any disruption would impact national fuel supplies immediately. Fire suppression systems can flood entire sections with foam within seconds. Backup power generators ensure continuous operation even during grid failures. The strategic importance of this refinery cannot be overstated. Energy independence determines national security in modern geopolitics. China refused to remain dependent on foreign oil supplies that could get disrupted during conflicts or trade disputes. Building this island wasn't about corporate profits, it was about national survival.
Number 5. Gree Electric Factory, Zhuhai. Zhuhai hosts Gree Electric's flagship manufacturing complex that produces more air conditioners than any facility on Earth. The company started in 1991 with 200 employees, making 20,000 units annually. Today, Gree employs over 90,000 people and manufactures 65.5 million air conditioning units every year. The transformation is nothing short of remarkable. Gree's Smart Factory in Zhuhai's Jinwan district showcases the pinnacle of automated appliance manufacturing. Production lines use over 2,000 industrial robots working in perfect coordination. The facility completes one air conditioner every 15 seconds during full operation. 2 production lines simultaneously manufacture over 2,000 different models across multiple product series. Each unit undergoes more than 800 quality checks, from raw materials to final delivery.
Artificial intelligence systems simulate various temperature and humidity conditions to test performance. Engineers reduced maximum operating noise below 10 decibels through AI-powered optimization. The factory achieved 50% improvement in management efficiency while doubling production output. Every air conditioner gets a unique barcode, serving as its digital identity. Robots recognize these codes and perform precise assembly accordingly. Customers can scan QR codes on finished products to trace every production step. The factory integrates with suppliers through advanced logistics systems. Components arrive via overhead transport networks, connecting warehouses directly to assembly lines. This eliminates delays and reduces inventory requirements. GRI operates 14 production bases globally, located across China, Brazil, and Pakistan. The Zhuhai facility remains the headquarters and innovation center. Technologies developed here spread to other locations as the company expands internationally. GRI dominates global residential air conditioner markets, with products sold in 160 countries.
Number 4. Yizhou Vertical Pig Farm. Yizhou City showcases agricultural innovation that sounds completely insane until you see the numbers. China constructed a 26-story building dedicated entirely to pig farming. This vertical farm houses over 650,000 pigs in a space equivalent to 50 football fields stacked on top of each other. The structure operates as a completely controlled ecosystem where every environmental variable gets optimized for pig health and growth. Temperature, humidity, air quality, and feeding schedules all run automatically through computerized systems. Each floor functions as an independent farm with backup systems ensuring continuity during maintenance or emergencies. Annual production capacity reaches 1.2 million pigs, enough pork to feed 40 million people for a year. The technology embedded in this building makes traditional farms look primitive. Every single pig carries a chip that monitors vital signs continuously. The artificial intelligence system analyzes health data from thousands of animals simultaneously, detecting disease patterns before symptoms appear visibly. Sick animals get isolated and treated immediately, preventing outbreaks that devastate conventional farms. Waste management uses advanced filtration that eliminates 99.9% of odors typically associated with pig farming. Local residents living near the facility report zero smell complaints. Water recycling systems reduce consumption by 60% compared to traditional operations. Land usage drops 75% since vertical stacking multiplies capacity without expanding the footprint. China faced a critical protein shortage after disease wiped out millions of pigs from traditional farms. This vertical farming solution emerged as the answer to feeding a massive population without destroying more countryside for agriculture. Number 3. Boeing Everett Factory, Washington. Washington State houses the largest building by volume on Earth. The Boeing Everett factory produces some of aviation's most iconic aircraft, including the 747, 777, and 787 Dreamliner. This facility covers so much area that workers need bicycles to navigate between sections efficiently. The main assembly building alone spans 98.3 acres and contains 472 million cubic feet of space. Construction began in 1967 specifically to build the revolutionary 747 jumbo jet. Boeing needed a facility large enough to assemble the largest commercial aircraft ever designed. The building's roof could fit the entire Disneyland theme park underneath with room to spare. Multiple aircraft assembly lines operate simultaneously within this single structure. The 787 Dreamliner line showcases Boeing's most advanced manufacturing techniques using composite materials and automated assembly tools. The 777 line produces one of aviation's most successful wide-body jets. The legacy 747 line continues limited production for cargo variants. Efficient movement of massive aircraft components requires sophisticated logistics. Specialized railcars deliver fuselage sections from suppliers. Enormous cranes lift major assemblies into position for joining. Workers coordinate activities across multiple floors to complete aircraft according to strict schedules. The Everett facility employs over 30,000 people directly, with thousands more working for suppliers in the surrounding area. This concentration of aerospace expertise creates an ecosystem that competitors struggle to replicate. Skills pass between generations as experienced workers train newcomers. Boeing faces challenges from Airbus and emerging competitors, but Everett remains a symbol of American manufacturing capability. The scale and efficiency achieved here set benchmarks the global aerospace industry measures itself against. Number 2. Baowu Steel Group, Shanghai. Shanghai hosts Baowu Steel Group, an industrial complex so massive that workers need internal maps to navigate between sections. This facility produces 120 million tons of steel annually, more than entire countries, including India and Russia. Blast furnaces here operate continuously for 20 years without shutting down. The heat inside reaches temperatures that would vaporize most materials instantly. Cooling systems cycle water at rates that would drain swimming pools in minutes. The complex employs 150,000 people across operations that span dozens of square kilometers. Internal train systems transport materials between production zones because the distances are too far for trucks to handle efficiently. Steel output from Baowu supplies 100,000 buildings, 50,000 kilometers of railroad track, and thousands of bridges annually. That's enough material to build 18,000 Eiffel Towers every year. Construction projects worldwide depend on Chinese steel because alternatives simply don't exist at this price and scale. Economic impact reaches $180 billion annually when accounting for downstream industries using Baowu steel. Automotive manufacturers, shipbuilders, appliance makers, and construction companies all rely on consistent supply from this complex. Any disruption here would ripple through global markets within weeks. Environmental technology deployed at Baowu reduces pollution by 30% compared to international steel operations. Emissions capture systems prevent tons of particulates from entering the atmosphere. Waste heat powers auxiliary systems instead of dissipating uselessly. Water treatment plants clean process water to drinking standards before release. The Chinese government forced these improvements because steel production historically caused severe pollution problems.
Number 1. Hyundai Motor Ulsan Factory, South Korea. Ulsan houses the world's largest automobile manufacturing complex by production volume. Hyundai Motor Company's facility produces over 1.5 million vehicles annually, making it the single most productive car factory on Earth. The complex sprawls across multiple square kilometers and employs tens of thousands of workers. 5 separate assembly plants operate within the Ulsan complex, each specializing in different vehicle types. The facility produces sedans, SUVs, and commercial vehicles simultaneously on different lines. Integration between plants allows flexible resource allocation based on market demand. Hyundai perfected efficient manufacturing processes at Ulsan over decades of operation. The company uses these techniques as templates for factories worldwide. Assembly line optimization reaches levels where every movement gets calculated for maximum efficiency. Workers and robots collaborate seamlessly with clearly defined roles. Paint shops at Ulsan use advanced coating technologies that minimize environmental impact while ensuring durability. Body shops employ thousands of welding robots that join metal components with precision impossible through manual welding. Final assembly lines integrate components from hundreds of suppliers into finished vehicles. Quality control happens at every stage, with inspectors checking work continuously. Defect rates remain extremely low compared to industry averages. Hyundai's reputation for reliability stems partly from manufacturing discipline enforced at Ulsan. The facility includes dedicated testing tracks where new vehicles get evaluated before shipment. Engineers drive cars through scenarios simulating years of real-world use compressed into days. Problems get identified and fixed before customers ever see vehicles. Ulsan represents the pinnacle of traditional automotive manufacturing. While newer facilities incorporate more automation, this complex demonstrates what's achievable through optimized processes and skilled workers executing at high levels.
Still curious? Then don't stop now. The next mystery is already waiting for you. Just click the video on screen. I saved it just for you. See you there, curious one.